am here to show you how to use your website, how to navigate your account and your back office. So the first thing you want to do, click your little person there. It's going to bring you to your login screen, sign in, and then the little person is going to turn into your little initials. Click your little initials. You can click My Account. This is going to take you to several different places. First, you have your personal information. You can upload a picture over here if you want to make your site more appealing, which I'm actually going to do that as soon as we get done here. So there's my information. My ambassador details. This is my personal sponsor, my friend that helped me get started. This is my ID number, and then my sponsor is here. This is the day I signed up. It would be the day that you signed up. And then all of your notifications are here. If you want to be in the loop, I recommend turning at least your email notifications on. So under your account here, profile, that's where we just were. Your address book, that's where you can, if you have multiple addresses that you could possibly use, put those there. Payment, that's going to be your credit card information. Orders, if you click here, that's going to take you to all of your orders that you've ever made. If you need to track an order that you're still waiting on, if you want to see how long ago it was that you ordered a product, things like that, you can go back and look there. My subscription. This is where you kind of need to know this one really well. This subscription over here, it says one product, and you see it's not scheduled until 2020. That's my annual wholesale membership fee, $39.95. That's coming out in April of next year because that's when I signed up. This subscription here, this is the one that you're going to want to focus on every month. So, let's say I want to add or take some things away. View and edit. And it's going to take you to what your current subscription is. These are all of the things in mine. It's pretty simple. If I want to add more things, I'm just going to click add. It's going to take me to the shopping page and I can navigate there. Add things, take things away. Let's just, for the sake of this, say that I want to add an additional bag of Slim. Let's just do that. Click here, click add. When I'm done, I can go back to my account. And it will have added the second bag of Slim, Hunger Control, which I do not use. Oops, that's not the one that I wanted. I can click remove. It's that simple. Now, you are not able to remove every single product from here and start from scratch. So if there are things that you want to add them first, and then go back, come back here and remove whatever you don't want. Has my addresses here, my payments, and that can be changed or edited at any time. If you want to have multiple shipping options as far as address goes, that's where you would add them to your address book so that when you want to have it shipped, let's say to my workplace, I can just edit that here and change that easily. Now, my subscription is set as conditional. If you are working this as a business and you will have customers, you might want to make it conditional. All this means is that if I have reached 100 PV before the day that my subscription is set, which mine is 10/21, if I have reached 100 PV between the 1st of October and that date, 24 hours before that date, they will not ship me my subscription because I've met it. So I click mine there because I do have customers and I just kind of order whatever I want throughout the month as I need it. Another thing here, you can change the date. Let's say it's set to come on the 21st. I don't think I'm going to need anything. I can push it back to the 25th. If I want my subscription earlier, I think I would rather have it 2 weeks earlier. Just change it to the 7th. It's really, really, really simple. Okay, that's your subscription page. There's a lot to it, but it's pretty easy to use. Then you have My Site. This is where it's going to take you. I know I have a website, I just can't remember what it is. This is it. This is my website here. I can either memorize it, or when somebody needs it to access my page to become a customer or a wholesale customer, I can just copy and paste it. No big deal. This is where you can add other information. You can add your Facebook username, your Instagram username, Twitter, any of that, save and update that. And then, this is fairly new, but it's really cool, our sampling link. Say somebody, I don't want to buy a full bag of Slim yet, but I want to try it. You have this, and it's personalized for you. You can copy and paste this little blurb right here. Hey, based on our conversation, here's a link to the product sample I suggested for you. Copy, paste this, send it in a message. It takes you straight to your website. It takes the customer straight to your website, to the sampling page, and they can choose out of all the samples that we offer. And with samples, they do get free shipping, and you do earn PV from that. So it's really cool. Okay, now your virtual office. You can get there two ways. You have this link up here. It says virtual office. Or you can click this. My mom says it's called a hamburger icon. And scroll down here, my virtual office. It takes us to another world. It takes a moment. So this is your dashboard when you first log in. My subscription is on. That it shows you your next order date, what your order PV will be. This is my current PV. PV comes from your personal orders and any customer orders. That is retail customers and preferred customers, not your wholesale customers, not your ambassadors. Just those two things, retail and preferred, earn PV. And then on PV, anything over 100 PV up to 499, you are going to make 15% commission. If you have 500 PV or greater, you are going to make 25% commission, which is very, very cool. Here are points and rank. Okay, points are super important. This is where the money comes from. This is our profit sharing income here. 95 points is where I'm sitting. It's the 24th of the month, so 100 points is considered a gold ambassador. I'll be there by the end of the month. I ranked actually last month, but let's say I'm sitting at 95. I gotta get my phone out. I'm sitting at 95 right now. Let's say that's what I ended the month with. Plexus pay points range anywhere from what I've heard, $2.80 to $3.20. So let's say $3 per point. I have 95 points right now. Times $3. That's $200. I don't think you can see this. $285 just off of Plexus pay points. Your pay points are so important. Pay points come from new wholesale customers that order a $1.99 welcome pack. They come from any of your current wholesale customers, ambassadors. Those two terms are interchangeable, that have over 100 PV on your team. So that's very important. This little slot right here shows you how many new ambassadors are on your team for that month, not necessarily just yours. I did 3 of these. 2 of these have come from other teammates. It's pretty cool. You can click here, and I'm just going to show you briefly. I don't want to breach anybody's confidence, but you can go down here, and it's going to show you a list really quick. Boop, there's your list of the new ambassadors for the month. You can go in and you can click on their name, and it will show you their ambassador ID. You can click on their orders, make sure they've shipped, make sure they ordered what you actually talked about, and things that are right for them, and you can help them stay on track by being able to see where they are. Just a little pie chart here to show you your PV and how it breaks down. This over here was a contest that actually ended the end of August. This was the Leaders Retreat, and that's how many points I earned, and this is the prize that I earned. So I get to go, plus I got 100 additional bucks. Pretty cool. Okay, if you go over here to the side, you have many more options. You have My Business. Sampling, that's what I just showed you, our new sampling link that you can use. I don't have anything to display there. I haven't had anyone order a sample this month. New ambassadors, I could click there again. It's the same thing I showed you with your new ones on the dashboard. Points and rank up. This is mine personally, right here. Okay, total points. Last month, the light purple is last month. I ended the month with 145 points. I'm sitting at 95 points right now. If I want to reach senior gold, my goal is 250 points. So that's happening in the next couple of months. Outside leg points. This is kind of difficult for people to understand, but just remember, me plus 3 is super important. You have to have you plus 3 people directly under you doing the same thing that you're doing, 100 PV every month. And your outside leg points come from anybody outside your primary person. Qualified ambassadors, that is people who have 100 PV or greater. And see, your goal is always 3, because the goal is always to have 3 people on board with you and what you're doing. Me plus 3. Me plus 3 is always the way to go. And this, if I scroll down further, I don't want to breach anybody's confidence. Like I said a moment ago, it's going to list every single ambassador that's on my team. Right now I have 17 people with 100 PV or greater, 4 that are sitting somewhere in between, and 27 who need to get it together. And you can change months, and you can look back to April if I wanted to. So I can go back to my business, my PV. We've talked about that enough. Commission summary, you can click here, and it's going to break down how much money you have made every month at commission time since you started. Commissions post around the 14th of every month. So it's kind of like a payday. They've got to wait till the month ends so they can go back and make sure we did everything we were supposed to. Rank advancements. This is going to be the people on your team. So let's say I had a couple of people who were going to rank silver this month. Their names would be here, and out to the side it would show their projected rank. And it's a projected rank because their actual rank is not going to post until commissions post. Your training center, you can go here. You have a resource library, and it is full of information. It says start here. That's where you need to start. And everything. There are videos. There are forms that you can use. There are things you can print out to use to share with people. Testimony videos. How to get people to join your team and how to retain them. How to love on them and take care of them. This is really a place that you need to go and just navigate, just play with it. As well as this rank up roadmap and success on demand, it's more training. It's going to teach you how to do this and how to stick with it and how to get others to do the same. Incentives and recognition is your next little slide here. These are just contests. Let's say Leaders Retreat was just finished. It shows me a little graph of where I was. I could have, if I would have really tried to kick butt, I could have made it all the way up here and earned tons and tons of gifts. But it breaks it down as to how you earn that. And then you have Sharing Plexus. This is also a great resource. You can go here. You can go to My Plexus Print here. You can order brochures. You can order business cards, cups, shirts. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Promotions. These are things that the corporate company is promoting at the time. Products. This is where you will find product information, forms that you can print out for customers, quick little videos, graphics that you can post on your page or print out to use. It's really, really cool. So you need to get in your back office and you need to get familiar with everything that's in here. But primarily for the business part, stick to your dashboard and you can keep track of what's going on with these 4 boxes. These are my 4 little friends that I check every day. If you want to look at your points and rank, that's going to take you to the page that shows you all of your customers and where you are for the month. So just go in here, play around, get familiar, and I'm always available for any questions if you want to get with me. It's no problem. I love to help you. Have a great, great time doing this adventure with me.